So today I read that studies suggest that the average person makes about 35,000 decisions every day, ranging from trivial choices about, for example, what to eat, to significant ones like career moves. So the research also indicates that decision fatigue can impair our ability to make optimal choices as the day progresses. So today I hope you made the choice to stay tuned and watch the video, because I was reading a lot of interesting stuff today about statistics and human behavior, because I'm a biologist and every time I have to prepare presentations I need to search some statistics to back up my information, and I chose some that are really interesting and are really worth to try. My name is Mari, welcome to my channel. Let's keep reviewing these stats about human behavior that I found today. So research also showed that 40% of our daily actions are driven by habits, and that means that nearly half of what we do, 40%, is mostly automatic and not the results of conscious decision making. That fact made me think about the need to have good habits, because if you have good, healthy habits, then you will go automatically towards them. So the other study I saw that was very interesting is that 90% of people check their phone within 30 minutes of waking up, and about 40% of people feel very anxious when they are separated from their phones. So phones have become really another part of our human body nowadays. And third, we have the power of the first impression. It only takes 7 seconds for people to form a first impression of someone else. These quick judgments are often based on body language, facial expressions, and the tone of voice. Sleep and productivity. Some studies have shown that people who get less than 6 hours of sleep at night have a 33 higher chance of developing mental health issues. So this means that getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep is linked to higher productivity and better decision making and mental health. So how many hours of sleep are you taking? It is okay to have short sleep for a few days, but if it is something that becomes chronic, then you should be aware that you are harming your body and your mental health. Also, how important is the power of smiling? People are 30% more likely to approach someone who is smiling, since smiles trigger positive feelings and social connections. And not only the smile, the power of touch. Research has shown that 20-second hug can increase your levels of oxytocin, which is the bonding hormone, and that will lower your stress levels, enhancing emotional well-being. Also, there is something about decision making and speed. So some research indicate that when people make decisions too quickly, they are 65% more likely to make a mistake. So next time you need to do a decision, so take your time, because if you do a quick decision, you have only 35% of doing the right decision. Also, there is something about acquiring a new habit. Research has shown that it takes an average of 66 days to form a new habit, with the time obviously varying from one person to the other. So 66 days is 2 months. So it takes about 2 months to make a new habit or to incorporate new habit into your life. If you have started walking or doing a new exercise routine or something and you want to become that a habit, remember you have to keep going for at least 2 months and a little bit to make it a habit. Also, there is a psychologist called Anders Ericsson, and he developed a theory of the 10,000 hour rule. And it means that it takes about 10,000 hours of practice to become an expert on any field. And this rule is often used to explain how how practice contributes to master. So remember, if you want to master something, you need 10,000 hours of practice, which is a lot. But there is another study that researched about social media and happiness. So the research showed that 62% of people actually feel happier when they post something and people like it. So if you see a post from a friend or maybe this video, just give it a like and make someone happier that day. It really has an impact. That's how hard social media has shaped our lives nowadays. Also, there is something called the optimism bias. So studies have shown that over 80% of the people believe that they are less likely to experience negative life events compared to others. And this phenomenon is called optimism bias and can lead people to overestimate the risk of underestimate the risk of their chances, underestimate the risk or overestimate their chances to succeed. Also, there is something called the influence of scarcity. So humans tend to place higher value in things that are perceived as in shortage or scarce. So research has found that when something is labeled as limited edition or only a few left or only the last one, 80% of the people are more likely to make a purchase due to the fear of missing out. So there is also something called the law of reciprocity. It is based on a consumer behavior experiment, and it has been found that 70% of people are more likely to say yes to a request if they have previously received a favor or a gift from the person asking. And this illustrates this powerful principle of reciprocity in human interactions. I also read something very fascinating about behavior, and it is called emotional contagion. And this is about a study that showed that emotions can spread between people like a virus. For example, if one person is happy, that person can make happy other 3 more people in the person's immediate network. And at the same time, the same happened with sadness. I read another study that says that 68% of people prioritize money over job satisfaction, revealing that financial stability plays a crucial role in many people's behavior and career choices. But also, if you prioritize money over job satisfaction, there is a 70% of people then is unhappy. Maybe. Also, I found that there is something called the halo effect, and this means that people are likely to assume that a person who is attractive is also more intelligent, more trustworthy, and more successful, which is known, so this is known as the halo effect, and a study suggests that 45% of people made these assumptions based only on the appearance. And finally, the human attention span. So with all the social media, new social media and TikTok videos, which are short and fast, and all of that, the average human attention span has decreased from 12 seconds to 12 seconds in the year 2000 to 8 seconds in 2023, so shorter than a goldfish. So this decline is largely attributed to the constant use of digital devices, because the human attention is just 12 seconds and my video has been by now very long. I just tell you thank you for watching, and if you like it, please subscribe. And meanwhile, stay well and stay gorgeous. Bye.